An apology is not a monolith. It's a mosaic, pieced together with fragments of honesty, empathy, and resolve. To truly understand its anatomy is to dissect the layers that make it whole, to see beyond the surface utterance of, "I'm sorry," and into the marrow of what those words are meant to convey. A sincere apology begins not with speech but with silence. The kind that forces you to sit with your actions, to feel their weight pressing down on your chest until denial becomes impossible. This is where accountability starts, with self-reflection so raw it feels like peeling back skin. You must confront the truth of what you've done without flinching, without softening the edges for comfort's sake. It's easy to blur the lines, to say, "I didn't mean to hurt you," as if intention absolves impact. But sincerity demands more than good intentions. It requires acknowledgement of harm caused, regardless of motive. This is the first layer, owning your role in the pain unconditionally. Next comes validation, the act of affirming your partner's emotions instead of dismissing or minimizing them. Imagine standing before them, not as a defender but as a witness, saying, "Your feelings matter. I hear you." Validation doesn't argue semantics or deflect blame. It simply listens. It holds space for their anger, their sadness, their betrayal without rushing to fix it. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can offer isn't a solution, it's presence. Presence says, "You are seen and your pain is real." Then there's the bridge, the part of an apology that connects regret to restitution. Regret alone is hollow unless paired with action. Words like, "I wish I hadn't done that," carry no weight unless followed by, "Here's how I'll ensure it never happens again." Restitution transforms remorse into tangible change. It might look like setting boundaries, seeking therapy, or altering behaviors that perpetuate harm. Whatever form it takes, restitution proves your commitment extends beyond lip service into lived practice. But even restitution isn't enough without humility, a quiet recognition of your fallibility. Humility strips away the armor of ego, leaving you exposed and vulnerable. It whispers, "I am flawed and I accept that my flaws have consequences." There's power in this admission because it levels the playing field, reminding both parties that neither is perfect. Humility invites collaboration rather than domination. It asks your partner to join you in rebuilding rather than demanding they forgive out of obligation. Finally, there's patience, the scaffolding that supports the entire structure. Healing isn't linear, nor is forgiveness immediate. Patience understands this, honoring the time it takes for wounds to mend and trust to rebuild. It resists the urge to rush or pressure, choosing instead to wait quietly, steadfastly, until the other person decides whether to extend grace. Patience knows that love isn't transactional. It doesn't demand repayment for efforts made, but trusts that genuine effort will eventually speak louder than words ever could. These pieces, accountability, validation, restitution, humility, and patience, form the anatomy of a sincere apology. Each one depends on the others, creating a cohesive whole stronger than any individual part. Together, they weave a narrative of redemption, turning mistakes into opportunities for growth. And while crafting such an apology may feel daunting, remember this: the depth of your sincerity determines the strength of your connection. Love thrives not despite imperfection but through the courage to confront it head-on.